Hello again. Welcome to the Family Federation Report. My name is Jeffrey Fires. In this program, we're going to show you a religious youth service activity. Religious Youth Service, or what we call RYS, is an organization that was inspired by the Reverend Sun Myung Moon to help bring young people of different faiths together to help them overcome the different barriers that faiths have traditionally held. During these activities or during these projects, they receive leadership training, character education is given, and also it's centered around a service project, serving the community in some way. These projects have been held in many places around the world, such places as Thailand, and Guatemala, and in the island nations. So I hope you're able to join us and watch this program. Welcome.
I hope you will enjoy your stay here, and I hope you will learn something of our customs and our tikanga and our religions here in New Zealand. They are not better or worse than yours, but I hope you will learn something of ours. At the same time, I hope you will leave something behind you, something of your customs and something of your tikanga and something of your religion, so that we will understand you better and we will be the stronger and the better for that. I hope you'll do that. In our time, there has been tremendous technical advance. Computers, satellites, television, all those things have come just in the last 50 years. I suspect that in your time, many of the changes are going to be in human terms, social terms. We've gone about as far as we want to in preparing an electronic world, but we need to spend much more time now understanding people. This country is no different from any other. We have a lot of young people lost. Many you'll see in the cities, no work, poorly educated, some in prison. That's the same in every country that I know of. And I think that both the teaching of the Reverend Moon and of Rotorua has something to offer us. It teaches us, first of all, that in order to get fulfillment, in order to get happiness yourself, you need to have some regard for service for other people. Service for other people. Both Rotorua and Moon were the strong supporters of that. That the only real joy in life comes from doing something for other people. And I hope while you're here, you're able to do a small task. So I welcome you. I do hope you'll enjoy your stay, and when it's time for you to go home, I hope you have a safe journey back to your own countries.
The vision of the Religious Youth Service is young leaders of all faiths serving together in peace. RYS goes back to an earlier program that was started at the Assembly of the World's Religions in around 1982 when a bunch of religious leaders, principally professors and leaders of various faith traditions, were thinking that the young people were the people where we need to start with friendship programs if we're going to bring about peace in the world's religions. A vision of RYS is young leaders of all faiths serving together in peace. We come, transmit that vision, get people to form their own vision of how they're going to participate and come under that overall international vision, and also do some of the educational programs. Education here means something like driver's education. You have to have good theory, but you wouldn't let your people go out with just theory. They've got to have some practice. So it's kind of like you teach theory and you train practice, but when you put the two together, you've got something like a broader view of education, and that's what Sherry and I do. And included in that broader theory of education is training that incorporates teachings from the great faith traditions. The money you're spending, many of you fundraise to come here. The time and money you're spending will be money that is spent so that these 6 days or 7 days are ones that are very valuable to you. Make those goals. Get it. Go out there and get it for yourself, because the people who do that say that it can be great. You have an opportunity to make new friends. You have an opportunity to make friends you will never forget. I promise. I would swear on the holiest book to me, or anyone that anybody's carrying in the room, because I know this, and it's bringing tears to my eyes, that you will make friends who will never forget you as long as you live in doing RYS.
People that have been to RYS end up with kind of a common vocabulary. We all know lions, foxes, St. Bernards. We all know brainstorming. We all know vision. This is another thing that everybody that's been to RYS knows is listening check. And, you'll hear people say that, can I have a listening check? Or let's do a listening check. Many reasons to do that. A listening check is simply being able to say back to the other person what they said to their satisfaction that, yes, that is what they said.
So you're saying that a listening check is repeating back to a person exactly what they said, or at least what they said to their satisfaction.
Was that a good listening check?
Yes.
So that was a listening check. It's just being able to say in the same words, maybe just the same words, but are you saying? This is the thing again that counselors do. Are you saying is what I'm hearing.
My name's Steve Watts. I'm the chairman of Habitat for Humanity here in Rotorua. RYS approached us a number of months ago to see if we would host a team or to have some work available, and of course we jumped at it because we're always looking for volunteers, and particularly groups of teams. We really enjoy that. Habitat has been known throughout the world as bringing teams together to work on projects, and the experience that I've had today and seen this morning has been totally awesome, and really looking forward to the rest of the week of having a lot of fun with these youth, because they're not kids, they're youth, and they're very enthusiastic, and boy, they're doing a great job with that paint.
Welcome you all. We commence our service today with our denomination, the Rotorua Church, which is a denomination in the Māori and European, to partake in this interdenominational service, and we'll open it with an opening prayer.
Sai Baba's values are universal values, and so I'm happy to join in with you in whatever walk you are. If it's about peace and love and truth, non-violence and right conduct, those are the very values which make us realize our full potential as human beings. Sai Sharanam, Sharanam Sai
prophets in a whole range of religions, the Baha'i see as progressively revealing God's viewpoint, while at the same time bringing along certain cultural practices suitable for that age.
And I just want to acknowledge the different groups that have come along to participate in this very special day. All the young people that are here and their group leaders from RYS, they are participating in a program which we all desire, all our different religions, our churches, our movements, our faiths. And that, of course, is world peace. And so all the great prophets have foreseen a time when the world would arrive at a point where we would be sitting on the edge of great devastation or great victory. But all of us don't have a choice. We have beliefs, we have religions, we have different ways of saying our prayer, different languages, different meanings, all from the one source. And the source is, of course, humankind. The color of our skin, the languages that we speak, the cultures that we belong to, have no part in true religion. True religion is cultureless. The religion of the heart has all our culture in it, has all our ancestors' teachings. And so I was lovely to hear the chants of Sachi Sai Baba, the prayers of Baha'u'llah, of our Sheikh, and of course of our own Ratna minister.
I actually, especially the welcoming ceremony, I thought was very interesting. Especially the nose pressing, I thought that was it was almost very fun, and I like seeing that kind of cultural differences and things. I found that we really work well together, especially in our groups, because we all have common goals and ideas. And for me especially, like I come from the United States, it's been very different. And I really love it here in Rotorua. It's a very beautiful place.
Don't you worry at times like this. Just find some shelter, dark clouds rolling in. Who will learn the place where love begins? Who will learn to trust and to forget? You're all that matters, so close your eyes and wait. And feel me beside you and see us face to face. You will learn that I'm not so far away. You will learn that love begins today. It is strong.
Kia ora koutou, my name is Kimiora Penny. My father's from Ngāti Whātua, but my mother's from this area, Te Arawa. Our hapu is Ngātirangi Taurere, which is just across the other side of the lake. We're here today looking at a project, and the history about this area is the servicemen that was sent over to the Second World War. It was quite a famous battalion. They're more known as the Māori battalion, and a lot of the people that died in that war, or that retired, they're actually lying here, that participated in that war. There's a beautiful plaque over there that basically says that they served in order to bring peace for tomorrow. So we feel literally tomorrow that we are going to be serving them by cleaning up around their gravesite. So they served us without knowing that we were going to exist in the future, but had faith that there was going to be peace for each and every one of us. So us doing this little project tomorrow and the next couple of days is hopefully us giving back to them, because they gave so much for us such a long time ago.
You're all that matters, so close your eyes and wait. Feel me beside you, see us face to face.
This is hot. This is hot water. This is hotter than the water up there.
The project that we are working on over the next week or so is based on building a culture of everlasting peace. In doing that, we felt that the appropriate theme was a mixture of three things. The first thing was remembrance to our ancestors who sacrificed their today for our tomorrow. So we thought that by teaching our young leaders of tomorrow this important facet, they would understand, appreciate and respect the things that our ancestors have put into place for us today. The second area was the environmental cleanup, and that was to help our young leaders learn and appreciate the environment and to feel a sense of responsibility to continue to maintain and look after our environment, God's creation. The third one is a present community cleanup, helping an existing organisation called Habitat for Humanity by way of helping the families today, the families in need today.
RYS is really good because you actually feel like they're doing something, you know, and you can actually see like the community helping out as well. So like helping us with our projects and stuff. And I really like this project because I like painting.
And Amari has to tell us what.
How many words is it?
It's one word.
This is my Indian friend, Japanese friend, Māori, Italian at the back. Hello! And this is American.
Come from miles around to share my faith. Give my love to the people I'll never meet. And when I look and I see this place.
Hi there, my name's Jeff Prentice. I'm the Education Coordinator for this RYS project. And we're here at Ohinemutu, in the grounds of St Faith's Church. The team are actually cleaning up and repairing some of the gravestones because this is a very significant area for Rotorua, and the young people wish to contribute to community here. Actually, this site was the place where the first Christian message was preached way back in the 1840s, and St Faith's itself was built in 1885. So it's very important for this area and for the whole district.
We are here because we care.
We are here because we care.
And we're gonna do the lion's share.
We're gonna do the lion's share.
We're picking up a lot of trash.
We're picking up a lot of trash.
In the end, it'll look real flash.
'Cause in the end, it'll look real flash. Look at all the trash we're scoring.
Look at all the trash we're scoring.
'Cause we got the help of Doreen.
'Cause we got the help of Doreen.
We really think we're so lucky.
We really think we're
we're so lucky.
Because we got the help from Tucky.
Cause we got the help from Tucky.
You think we're in a hurry?
I know you think we're in a hurry.
We'll clean it up, don't you worry.
We'll clean it up, don't you worry.
This is the ABC that the girls done from baking. They made some yummy biscuits and there was lots of the mixture, so they made the alphabet. It turned out much better once it got out of the oven. And they're very delicious to eat, and I give them 10 out of 10.
This is what everybody's eating every night. They're having rice.
What, because it's healthy or cheap or?
I can't answer that. It may incriminate me.
Trying to achieve here is to now put aside all other focuses which are outside yourself and your body and your well-being. So all we want to be concentrating on is breathing in your air, how that energizes your body, how that works through your muscles, and is able to give you life and energy for the day. A minute out to just breathe in and breathe out and concentrate on bringing your awareness in so that you could fully sort of relax yourself before you start. If you feel like you're not getting a handle of something and you're getting frustrated with something, it's also a good time to take it out. Take time out to just sort of let your mind gather itself and let your awareness gather itself, and so that you're not doing anything in anger or emotion.
It's been a great honour and privilege for me to be here at the Rotorua camp of the RYS, and I also had the opportunity to open the session with a very short discourse on the Islamic values and what Islam stands for. The common thing that I see here at the camp from my observation to date is we're all thriving and striving for the same goal, and that is to reach a very peaceful solution. And how do we interact in the society to make it a better place? I think the program that's been shown to me so far involves leadership and team building and religious harmonious programs, which is an excellent phenomena to be seeing occurring in New Zealand. And I wish this camp every success.
ਸਭ ਗਾਵੈ ਹਰਿ ਹਰਿ ਉਤਮ ਬਾਣੀ ਗਾਵਿਆ ਸੁਣਿਆ ਤਿਨ ਕਾ ਹਰਿ ਥਾਇ ਪਾਵੈ ਜਿਨ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਕੀ ਆਗਿਆ
It's selfless service, to become selfless. Everybody else comes before us. It's not about I am, it's about we are. We empower everybody to be a guru. The same soldier, the Khalsa, is within everyone. Everyone is special. This seat is not, it's a direct deal with God. You don't have to go to a saint. Nobody is a saint. We're all saint soldiers. And that means saint soldiers for the entire human race. The Khalsa is for every race. To be the best. Guru Nanak Ji had gone around preaching that if you're a Muslim, be a good Muslim. If you're a Hindu, be a good Hindu. If you're a Christian, be a good Christian.
When we start doing what we feel God wants us to do, which is, basically to love other people, which I've really learned how to do in practical terms here, or I'm learning anyways. And I think it's a real process to learn, because it's not as simple as it sounds, that to truly accept people for who they are so that you can actually help them, or you have to sort of begin with the people around you. And that's why I think this RYS project was really good, because we're in a group and we all belong to different faiths, and we may all belong to different religions, but faith is something different. It's like what we have faith in, like everybody here has faith in helping people. Everybody here has faith in obtaining world peace, and that is what's going to bring this plan to work.
From the Lao Buddhist community in Sydney, Australia, and I guess we feel really honoured participating here at RYS New Zealand 2003, representing our small community over there. This is your first RYS? So
yep, this is my first RYS, so it's been really good. It's
met my expectations and exceeded my expectations, so I'm really happy with that.
And in what way?
Making it so hard.
We want something from the heart.
Well, because it's met my expectations in that I got to meet a lot of people that are in the same frame of mind. They're all here to really make this work, and so we are all in here to enjoy this experience. So everyone's just been really great, and the environment, the atmosphere, you don't know how it feels like until you're actually here doing it. So, yeah.
Being in New Zealand, I didn't know about Maori people. I found them very, very nice people, and exciting to hear about their culture. Rotorua, I keep thinking out, spinning out about it and saying, they're living in a live volcano or something. I keep thinking about volcano and it's going to erupt. I made a lot of good friends. I think about saying goodbye to them already. It's starting to sink in that this is only for a short time, and it's going to be every RYS project. You start off not knowing each other, and then as the days go by, you get to know that person, and you get to know a lot more about them, and you become very, very close to that person, and you know what they're feeling, and then when it comes to say goodbye to them, that's going to be very, very hard for me, because I don't know.
Just experience, this is like a once in a lifetime opportunity, and I don't think you could get any better than this. This is just so good, and it feels really great, and you meet so many new people, make lots of new friends, and yeah, it is definitely the best thing I've ever been involved in.
The RYS project for me has been like a really extensive learning experience, but in saying that, it's been really enjoyable. We go into workshops and stuff, and we can learn about ourselves, and we learn about our own interaction skills and how we can deal with different situations, and it's really helpful because you don't really know about yourself until you actually go in depth with things like that. We've been put into groups and with group leaders, and the group leaders are just great. They encourage you, and you form really close bonds and friendships with not only your group but everybody else, because in the beginning you've learned about interacting with different people and different personality styles.
Reach out to you, it is strong. Hold on.